Hey guys, my name is Heather Godwin, and I'm going to train you on in-services. Okay, this is a business model that is so fun to do, really easy, great way to jumpstart your business. Okay, and a lot of fun. I really have enjoyed doing them. So what an in-service is pretty much you take samples into someone's workplace. Okay, and it's a great opportunity to sample the products to people. You do a mini presentation about the products, and I personally like to sign everybody up for a wellness evaluation. And so the whole intention of an in-service is to be able to network with people with where they work, and to be able to sample the products, because we know people get the products in their body, they know they taste good, they feel good, and they're interested in more information. And then the wellness evaluation adds value for a free service that you can give to people to help further educate them and then tell them a little bit more about the products. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways you can do in-services. I'm going to give you some examples of things that I've been doing that have been really working well for us. The first one that I really like that seems to work the best is doing an in-service with current clients or preferred members. Okay, one, because they already love the products. Okay, so that's going to be easy because they already love the products, they already love you, and so they're really going to talk highly of you and the products, and people are going to really perk their interest and be more open. We call this warm market. So you're going to get better results from working inside of warm market than working in cold market. So just kind of know that that fact that, you know, people that you kind of know and they know you, they're going to trust you and you're going to have higher results. Cold market, you may need to do a few more numbers or spend more time investing in relationships in order to produce the results you want, but you definitely can do both. But I like to start with friends and family, and there's going to be some scripts and some things to do and not to do on this link. So definitely take a look at that. There's a script for Facebook. So one of the things that I did is I just posted on Facebook. I said, hey, everybody, I'm looking to come to a few people's businesses and offer free smoothies for breakfast or lunch. If you're interested, please message me. I had 7 people message me. I booked 5 or 6 of them, not everyone completely confirmed a time, but I was able to, and these were all people that I knew. So they were my center of influence from Facebook, and some of them were clients, some of them weren't, but they knew me and they were interested. And I went into their workplace and did the in-services, and have gotten many clients and new distributors and new preferred members from this experience. And so that's a really good place to start, is even just posting on Facebook. And here's what you do. It's super simple. So with an in-service, you're just going to offer either, you got to decide ahead of time what you're going to offer. So if you're going to offer a shake, tea, and aloe, just a shake and tea, you know, what samples if you're just going to do a sample or if you're going to do a full shake. So that way they know what to expect that you're going to bring to their office. Okay. What I like to do is I like to just shake and tea. You can do the tea and aloe and have it separate and then do the shake. That works too, okay? But I try to find shake flavors where I can mix the tea in the shake, so it's an all-in-one shake, and I bring that to the office, okay? So, and then when I pass out the shakes, I explain what they are. So I tell people, you know, they have about 24 grams of protein, healthy fiber, you know, about 200 calories. They taste awesome. They fill you up, and they can be used for weight loss, weight gain, you know, good nutrition and energy. And we customize nutrition meal plans for people. And I tell them a little bit about what we do as coaches. So I don't go too much into the company quite yet, because I'm trying to let them know who I am and what we do. So I tell them, you know, I'm a coach with Herbalife, and I share my results. I lost 11 pounds, 4% body fat really quickly, no exercise, felt amazing, sugar cravings gone, acne cleared up, like felt awesome. And that's why I do this, is because I believe people are healthier, they're happier, and I love to give that back to people. I would feel selfish if I only got healthy, but I wasn't paying that forward. So I love to pay it forward and help people get healthy. And then I tell them we offer these wellness evaluations. So I say, hey, if anybody has some goals that you're wanting to work on, maybe you want some more education about what your body needs in order to reach those goals, we offer what are called wellness evaluations. They're completely free. Typically they cost about $100, and we offer them for free. And what it is a full body composition analysis, okay? So we test your lean body mass, your body fat percentage, your resting metabolic rate, and BMI. You also get a nutrition and a lifestyle evaluation for you. So that way I can teach you, you know, personally how to get healthier and reach any goals that you might have. And it takes about an hour to do. And then you get a nutrition booklet that you can take home to keep. So I'm just going to pass around this sign-up sheet, and you are welcome to book a time that works the best for you. Okay, so that's what I do. I come prepared with a sign-up sheet. and then I pass it around. And you can do one of two things. You can have a sign-up sheet that's just put your name and phone number, which works. What I find works a little bit better than that is if you have time slots already blocked out. So like Tuesday, 6 p.m., where they can fill in their name and phone number. That works really well because that way before you leave, you already have a confirmed time. And then you say, I'll text you the address and the details to confirm after they, sign up. Another thing that I really like, if you're a techie person, they have an app called, it's a website called Calendly. And you can use it to text people, and they can book and it will put your schedule. Like if you do Google and you have your schedule all laid out, it will actually tell them what openings you have for wellness evaluations, and they can book their appointment electronically. So I've done that too. And so both always work. I feel like whatever is going to help you get the appointment on the spot rather than playing phone tag seems to be the best. My phone's going off. Seems to be the best way to confirm people and have them show up. And some things not to do. One of the things I noticed is I was putting original tea in my shakes, and they didn't taste as good as they normally would. So I would recommend just either having a shake that's going to taste great with like cinnamon tea and like pumpkin spice or dulce or something that is going to really complement each other. So make sure the shakes that you take are like killer shakes, because it's their first impression of Herbalife, okay? And same thing if you're going to do tea and aloe, like I do cinnamon mango, just because most people love cinnamon mango with the mango aloe and cinnamon tea. But whatever combination you love and is really generally popular, I would do that. You can take shake orders. So if it's a smaller group, I will actually give them 3 options and let them pick. I feel like that works really well because people like certain things, and if you give them something that they like, they're going to be more likely to be interested. So, and then I also try to do, when you come to businesses, there's really only so many that you can do. So I try to not do more than like 15 people. That could be like my max. And another thing I like to do is I like to bring somebody with me, 1 or 2 people. More than that kind of gets a little crowded, but at least one other person with me, usually a new coach that I'm training. I'll have them come and I'll have them share their results too. Okay. And they're also learning and shadowing me and helping me out. And then what I noticed doesn't work though, okay, is when you do that, if you do that in a partnership, what I find doesn't work is dividing up the people in the room. Like let's say you have 10 people and you're like, hey, you take 5 and I take 5. Well, that gets weird and dicey. And then people feel like confused about who they're going with and what's going on. So what I find works better is if you're going to tag team Inservices, which I highly recommend, you do one and you get all the peeps from that Inservice, and then they do one and you help them and they get all the people from that Inservice. So you're helping each other, and you can definitely do this with your team or downline. You can do it with sideline too if you want, but that you are responsible and take ownership of all the people at that one Inservice and try not to like split it up. That's just my personal experience. Maybe people have had different experiences. It's worked for them. I'm just giving you the tips from my own personal experience. Now, if you do cold market, you can definitely do cold market. There's a script on there too where you can call local businesses. And I did this with a spa the other day. I called the spa and I happened to visit them and I had a wonderful experience. The staff was awesome. So I called them and say, hey, my name is Heather. I'm a local coach in the area, and I own what's called a nutrition club, and I would love to bring you and your staff some free smoothies. Is that something that would work for you? Like, would you want me to bring some in for lunch? Like, oh yeah, of course, that'd be awesome. So I set up a time. Also, when you set the time, make sure you let them know how long it's going to take. Now, my Inservices are super quick, so I'm like 15 minutes in and out. Maybe 20 minutes if it's a bigger 10 to 15 people in the group. But I try to be very quick and efficient. Another thing, too, when you're booking the appointments, warm market or cold market, make sure you have a set time where you're going to have everyone's undivided attention. It is a little bit tricky if you're just not having everyone's you can't do a little presentation, So I always tell like, hey, can I have 15 minutes of undivided attention where I explain everything that we do and I give you the smoothies and you can ask me questions? Is that okay? So before I book the appointment, I'm already going to set up the expectation so they know, what to expect. And that way it helps me a lot more when I get there to really be able to deliver a good presentation, be able to explain what we do, and not be running around trying to catch people or miss people, you know, or they just get a shake but they have no idea what it is and what we do. So you want to do that. You can also offer to do it at a staff meeting. That's a great opportunity. Any kind of lunch break that they might have, you can offer to come before, like 15 minutes before they open, or 15 minutes, you know, right after they close. So try to do a time where you can have their undivided attention. So you might need to kind of work with the manager. And that's the other thing. You're going to want to talk to the person in charge in order to schedule this, so you know that it's cool with them. And so we do that. You can call people. That's what I do. I like to know people that businesses that I've already gone into or might know me, because then I already have a relationship. And I also know they're like, if I like the people and I'm feeling like they're friendly, good customer service, like those people I want to work with. So I'm going to go after that business. I'm going to want to build relationships with them and network with those type of people. So I'm going to be more inclined to book an in-service with them. The other thing you can do, if you have a club and you do club invites, as you're doing club invites, you could have an intention to book an in-service while you're doing invites. So you could hand out invites, and we did this too, and at the same time say, you know, hey, we can give you some coupons for free smoothies, or if the conversation goes there, you could say, or if you want, we could bring in the whole staff some smoothies. Because some people will ask you, they'll ask you like, oh, well, can you deliver? Can you bring me the smoothies? I'm like, well, actually, we could, you know, come to your workplace, and then I explain what it is. So that's another way that you can do in-services. So there's not like a right or wrong way. And of course, it's one of those things that you're going to find what works best for you. You're going to put your own style and flavor into it and make it your own. And with experience, you're going to be able to find out what works well for you and maybe what doesn't. So don't worry about being perfect. Trust me, I made a lot of mistakes and things still worked out. So, but those are some tips. I hope that helps. And then make sure and click on the link for the in-services to find all the other details that will go through some things to do and not doing them the scripts that I talked about, you know, earlier in the video. So I hope you guys have great success with in-services, and I hope you have a great day.